From the Mount Washington Radio Group online newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. Friends and supporters of the Effingham Library are thinking of longtime library director Marilyn Swan, who's resigned for health reasons. Marilyn stepped down last week after nearly 10 years as director, and library patron Henry Spencer praises her in the Conway Daily Sun's Effingham Town column, writing that since Marilyn has been director, the library has, quote, grown into the single most important gathering place in town, becoming, quote, a haven for some, a service for others, an indicator of the strength of our community, provides rooms for groups to meet, and ensures that the most significant building in Effingham remains a vibrant, functioning building. Henry's wife, Maureen Spencer, chairs the library's board of trustees and says Marilyn has been a wonderful addition to the library, who has grown and flowered in her position as director. Maureen says Marilyn helped the library expand from being one room with just books and computers.
She was instrumental in getting the whole first floor whipped into shape, so we actually look like a real library now. She went to the Effingham School and read to the children, the coffee hour at the Historical Society, met with the people down there and talked to them about what they would like to see happen at the library, different programs.
Marilyn has been a longtime supporter of the One Book, One Valley project. Maureen says she expects the library will hold some sort of event recognizing Marilyn's service. She says Marilyn is not able to take phone calls right now, but letters to her are welcome and can be mailed to Marilyn Swan, 609 Chinook Trail, Tamworth, New Hampshire, 03886. New Hampshire Fish and Game officials say as the spring days become warmer, bears will become active, and it's time to take a number of steps, including putting bird feeders away to prevent visits by bears. Spokesperson Jane Vachon urges members of the public to take action now and not wait to respond until after a bear shows up at a bird feeder. She says a single food award will cause a bear to return to the same area to search for food. Bear biologist Andrew Timmons says there were more than 1,100 complaints about bears in New Hampshire in 2012, with 10% of them involving bears at bird feeders and 40% of them about bears raiding loose garbage at homes and businesses. He urges everyone to stop all bird feeding by April 1st, clean up and dispose of any spilled bird seed, secure all garbage in airtight containers, and only put it out the morning of pickup. Avoid putting meat or food scraps in your compost pile. Don't leave pet food dishes out overnight. Clean and store outdoor grills after each use. And finally, never feed a bear. Timmons says taking those steps will help ensure your backyard doesn't become attractive to bears and other wildlife, which will prevent the bears from causing property damage and keep them from becoming a nuisance. For information about bear-related problems, call toll-free 1-888-SHY-BEAR. That's 1-888-749-2327. In Maine news, the legislature has rejected two bills to change the state's wind energy laws aimed at ensuring projects benefit the state economically and don't hinder the beauty of the state's natural resources. The Democratic-led Senate voted 21-14 yesterday to reject Republican Governor Paul LePage's proposal to add that Maine wants to lower electricity prices and expand economic opportunities through wind power to its current megawatt targets. The administration said the proposal would ensure residents benefit from wind power, but environmentalists said it was an attempt to stymie wind power development in Maine. The Senate also rejected a bill that would have changed some requirements for when a visual impact analysis of a wind project must be conducted. Both measures failed in the House Wednesday night. In sports, Patrice Bergeron scored 2 goals, and the Bruins beat the defending champion Chicago Blackhawks 3-0 last night. And John Lackey pitched shutout ball into the 7th inning. Will Middlebrooks had 2 extra base hits, and the Boston Red Sox beat the Minnesota Twins 4-1 last night in preseason exhibition play in Fort Myers, Florida. In the weather, a winter weather advisory in effect until 2 o'clock this afternoon for northern Carroll County, until 10 o'clock this morning for southern Carroll County. Snow showers and scattered rain showers this morning and afternoon, with a chance of freezing rain this afternoon. Snow accumulation around an inch, ice accumulation around a trace. Highs in the lower 40s with light winds. Mostly cloudy tonight with rain showers in the evening, then partly cloudy after midnight. Lows in the lower 30s with light winds, and partly sunny on Saturday. Highs in the mid-40s. From the Mount Washington Radio Group online newsroom, I'm Gary McKenzie.